Hello all, welcome to Coffee with Marci. I'm super excited today because I have Enid O'Brien on, and she is a blogger, which is super awesome. But I want to talk about you first, Enid, and tell the viewer about you a little bit. Thank you so much for coming on the show and giving us this opportunity to get to know you.
Thank you for having me. This is so awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, your story is so great, and I just want you to know you're going to truly inspire people, and I cannot wait. But so first, she is a mom of three little ones.
No joke.
And came from the trading floor. So she was on the trading floor and then had 3 babies. So let's talk about that. How was that for you?
So working on a trading floor, working in finance, working with a lot of testosterone for many years was very jarring, and it definitely gave me a thick skin. So I think in some ways that prepared me for motherhood, if anything ever could. But, you know, it certainly taught me a lot about life.
Right. And so now you're blogging, and there's a lot between there. So let's talk about how that evolved for you. You started working for someone, correct? You started working with social media?
Yes. So we moved from the city to the suburbs right when I had our second child, Logan. And it was a brutal winter, 2015 winter, and I just felt like I was trapped in the suburbs, didn't know anybody, just a couple of people, and I was just kind of freaking out. I guess fast forward to a couple months later, we joined the Englewood Field Club, and they started seeing that I was posting constantly on Facebook and checking in to the club, and they were like, what's this check-in? How do you do this? Could you do this for us? For free, of course. Lots of volunteer work for a stay-at-home mom. And that's what happened. It started with that, and then local businesses kind of came calling that friends owned, and they were like, can you take a look at my social media? My friends from the city had me do the same, and then I started kind of freelancing, doing that. And then I was like, there's got to be more. Because really, even a monkey could do that. I mean, I'm just really setting up posting schedules. You know, it wasn't beating my brain like, you know, math and finance and like my previous career.
Very different than what you were doing.
100%. So I just wanted to feel that that spark, that challenge. And so I thought that blogging would be that, because I have to, again, pound the pavement and really, you know, align myself correctly and put myself in front of everybody.
But why blogging? I mean, do you have interest in fashion and restaurants, and, you know, how did that happen for you?
Good question, Marci. Yes. Anybody that knows me for 5 minutes knows that I love fashion, I love fine dining, and I love traveling. I live my life to travel. I've taken my kids pretty much all over the world since the age of 1 month, all of them. They all have, Brady is just getting his second passport at the age of 4 and a half. So they all like have like little blob pictures. Like they're interchangeable because they all get their passports at like 0 months old. So yeah, I mean, I just think that I'm just kind of sharing all of my passions with the world.
All right, so you had the financial background, and then through finding all the things that you love and doing all the things that you love, your passion came from that. That's what it sounds like has happened through your blog.
Totally. I rediscovered my love for writing. My AP English teacher, Mr. Lynch, is in my head. Mr. Panarello and all my AP English teachers from high school. And kind of, you know, I guess I haven't written in so long that I forgot, because I'm old, that I forgot how much I loved it. So it's fun.
Yeah, so you loved writing, but you went in another direction. And so you found that again. And yeah, you know, but that's the great thing about life, is that we can reinvent ourselves all the time. And
totally.
It's kind of cool to have different chapters and and not do one thing our entire lives, right?
I agree, and I feel like a lot of women probably feel a little bit trapped, to be honest, when you have children. Even if you go back to work, it's not life as you know it.
Right.
So even if you're a working mom, like there's just so many balls up in the air.
Right.
And now that I am a working mom, I can appreciate the mom that goes right back to work.
Right.
Because it really is so hard. It's so hard with time management. It's there's just so much that goes into it. But I feel like it could be overwhelming. Yeah. And women could feel that they can't do it. But you can.
But you can. Easy. It's happening.
It's happening.
We are two examples of that. So that's
100%. You can be a mom and you can work and you can balance it all out, even though sometimes you feel like things are not equal.
Right.
But I feel like everyone feels like that anyways.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the exciting part, your blog. So your blog is called EVSocial.
Yes.
EVSocial. So what does that mean exactly? How'd you come up with the name?
Okay, so I came up with the name. It actually came to me in a dream, and I never remember my dream. Yeah. So it's kind of, I had to listen to it. Yeah. So my maiden name is what the V stands for, Viana. And I love it. My dad is the person that kind of inspired me in my life to be a powerhouse woman. And I just feel like with my parents getting older, it's just like a throwback, like a thank you to them. Yeah. And just kind of like going back to my roots, but like in a rebirth.
Right, very cool. And so...
and the social part is because I like to talk and be social.
That's right, because that's what you're talking to us through the blog. So tell us what you're talking to us about.
So this month I'm talking to you about wellness. Everybody knows that I like my occasional glass of wine, but everybody also knows that I love my workouts. Yeah. And eating healthy and all of that. So I just feel like I wanted to dedicate a month to what a lot of my readers are asking me about. Yeah. People ask me about my skin, about my shoulders, about my biceps. And I'm telling you, I swear on my life, you guys know, anybody that really knows me, you know I work hard for it. Yeah. I know my parents are skinny, but that will only take you so far. Yeah, exactly. But you can relate. Look at Marci. She's a size -0.
Thank you. No, that's not true, but I do work very hard at it, and you look amazing after 3 children. So, and her youngest is 10 months. So
guys, don't hate me because you two can do it.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I will put you through my boot camp. Maybe that's my next.
There you go.
Job. I'm just kidding. I can't have any more
Well, no, but you can talk about it. Talk about it in your blog.
There you go.
That's right.
But if you're not reading, then you won't know.
Exactly. So, who are you reaching with your blog?
Okay. So I am reaching mostly probably all my New York City friends right now. I'm 56% New York City.
Okay.
A small percentage Bergen, a pretty decent percentage in Europe, which is probably all my family members, just kidding. Yeah. And then actually a lot of like the Middle East, China. The analytics are pretty interesting. Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, sometimes it's more skewed towards men, which is a little creepy when I do like a bikini photo shoot. But
well, that's gonna happen. But
so do not request me on WhatsApp because I'm gonna say no, and I feel bad being mean to people. But
I know.
It's weird.
I know.
To be like kind of a public figure.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But you want to reach the Bergen women.
That's what I want to reach.
Right? So what are you telling them? What are you going to do for them? What are you talking about?
I'm going to give you some levity. I'm going to keep it real. Yeah. I'm going to keep it fresh, funny, and just like candid. I mean, I know that nobody wants to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to run. But if you want something, it's not going to be easy. So, everybody wants like the quick fix. But I'm just kind of here to tell you some ways to get it. That's maybe not so quick, but it's going to work.
Right. And then also,
But then I'm also going to keep you entertained with where I'm going to dinner, where I'm traveling next. October is Where in the World is Enid San Diego, which is like a kind of funny take on my favorite computer game back when, you know, computers were like a novelty. Told you I'm old.
Yeah.
And you guys will get to pick what city I travel to and blog about.
Okay.
So I have a lot of really fun stuff.
So it's travel, it's restaurants, it's fashion, it's wellness. So all the things that
Yep,
we're
those are the
all interested in, we
concentrations.
all want to know about. Makeup, skin products.
So I will cover that briefly, but also if you know me, you know that I'm a creature of habit and that I keep it super simple.
Okay.
I'm the girl that goes into Blue Mercury, buys $600 worth of stuff, goes home and gets so much anxiety because I only have two hands and one face and I get overwhelmed. So I just, less is more when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Which is why I collaborate with other Bergen bloggers so that we can kind of fill the voids and do some fun things together. But yeah, listen, I am a jack of all trades, master of almost none. But I do know what I'm not good at. And I'm not good. Yeah, so I'll be really honest about all of those things always.
Very cool. So what sets your blog apart from others?
I think that what sets my blog apart is that I'm just completely authentic. I'm gonna tell you that yes, I get Botox. That yes, I've had breast enlargement. That yes, you know, I'm gonna tell you like it is.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a straight shooter and people need that.
Yeah. Well, that's good because if they're asking you questions, you need to tell them honestly.
Right.
This is the real answer that you need to hear.
Totally. That's why I kind of also, you know, I get photo shoots done and professional pictures taken, and that's awesome and it's fun. But I also love to do my Facebook Live updates right after a run because I don't always look like that.
No, I get it. I do my inspirations and it's in the morning after I've gotten up, you know, wash my face, that's about it. But what about, like, how often are you writing in your blog?
Okay. So, unfortunately right now I'm not sleeping a lot because I'm writing when my kids go to bed and then I hit this like creative stride and then next thing I know it's 3 a.m. I'm like, oh dear, I have to wake up and run in 2.5 hours.
Right.
So most nights I get between 2 and 6 hours. And I'm writing then. So I need to like change my...
Yes, you need to get more sleep.
Yes.
Because that's healthy.
Yes, which is happening soon. But yeah, I mean, I'm writing 4 blog posts, I would say, a week. And I'm going to try to up that to 6. And then I do between 1 and 4 Instagram pictures. Some are motivational, some are of a past trip I've taken or a trip that I'm on, an amazing place that I'm at.
Yeah. So if a business would like you to speak about them, what do they need to do?
So you can contact me via Instagram, send me a direct message, contact me on the EVSocial Facebook page. And I will be hiring an intern soon because I need somebody to kind of go through this because I am being approached all the time, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
But not always with things that I can necessarily blog about just because I don't have like a reference point.
Right.
So it's not as applicable. But please, I mean, I want to hear all of your thoughts, all of your ideas, and if we can collaborate, awesome.
Great. And so if somebody wants to read your blog, how do they find you?
www.theevsocial.com. All one word, all lowercase, all good.
Oh, good. And you're on Instagram and
That's
Facebook.
right. So everything is at the EVSocial, and then the Facebook page is just the EVSocial.
All right, great. And we'll have that graphic available, and also we'll put it in the body, your website. So is there anything that you want to leave the audience with about your blog? And what are they going to find the first time that they go on your site?
So you're going to probably laugh at my captions to my blogs because I'm very punchy and I'll usually use a term that's, you know, in like, I pretty much speak like a millennial.
Okay.
Which is the bad and good news about me.
Right.
So I'm probably mentally a much younger age than.
Well, we all want to be younger, right? I
Sure.
swear to God, you know, I'm not saying my age, but I'm 20 in here.
Exactly. We're all 20 here.
Exactly. We're all sticking
My
with that.
son's always constantly reminding me that I'm a mom, so nothing like that.
Well, a mom first, and then it's so awesome that, again, you are doing this, you're blogging, you're making a difference for others, and they can live through your experiences and learn from your experiences. So,
Yeah, thank you for creating a platform where we can do this.
yes, wonderful. So, New York and Bergen County, those two things for sure you're going to learn about in all of your travels.
Absolutely. Tune in.
Yay! Thank you so much, Enid,
See you on the EVSocial.
Yes, and thank you guys for
Cheers.
tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Read her blog, it's awesome. Bye!